Hi guys, welcome to Football Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, and spreading love during this pandemic because we all need a little bit of loving. Now, before we go any further, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I know the game has just kicked off, 4 minutes in, 0-0. Please like, share, subscribe. Football Brownie is on YouTube, obviously, Twitter, Football Brownie, and Facebook Football Brownie, and my Insta. Now, just need to bear with me. I'm trying to get a guest on, and he hasn't received the link. So just bear with me, guys. 2 minutes. Anyway, we are where we are. Okay, 4.5 minutes gone. West Ham nil, Chelsea nil. Let's go into the comments first. Randy, yeah, I know, I was late. Bit problems with both a stream, getting a stream, and the guest as well. And 4 minutes late again. Yeah, I mean, no. Early pressure really from Chelsea. Um, Very important game. It's basically shit or bust for West Ham today. To get the Champions League, get the Champions League spot. But I do think this Chelsea defence can be got at with the pace West Ham have up front. Randy then says, at the golf club today. I'm trying to work things out. Did you see that Leno Howler? I didn't, Randy. I was actually doing a stream last night with the Brownie and Daya show, and the game was going on. I actually did put a little stake on Everton to win when it was 0-0 at half time. I've been saying yes, yeah. And Randy says, I hope West Ham win as well, if I'm honest with you. I think all football fans would like a little bit of a change in the top four. So we'll take it from there. 6 minutes gone. West Ham nil, Chelsea nil. And yeah, let's see. I'll give you the other scores as well while I bet all West Ham fans are now really, really nervous this game. I mean, Chelsea could get away with a draw, I suppose. It wouldn't be so bad if West Ham had a draw, but Callum's just come in. Who's your guest coming on? Yeah, it's Steve coming on. He's a West Ham fan, you see. Trying to get him on. He has been having problems with his internet of late. And Callum says, great win today for City. Yeah, it was a good win. I wish that, although he did score 2 goals, I do wish that more under 23s played Callum, if I'm honest with you. And I wish I was on my Twitter. You may seen me talk to Danny Gabardon because he was watching the under 23s yesterday, and once again, young Isaac Davis scored again. And even Danny Gabardon agrees with me when he says that. It basically says that it's the games are. We got an opportunity now because there's nothing to play for. We've got an opportunity. It's more run of games. Let's see if the under 23s can sink or swim. Now, I know Cohill played today and he had a real good game. But I do think Isaac Davis deserves a chance. And I also, as a Wales fan, I do think that I do think that Kiefer Moore needs a break before the Euros. Yeah. Well, I'm still waiting, Randy. Still waiting. Yeah, more youngsters should start playing. Exactly. Cole played really well. Yeah, he did. He did. Um, I'm just having I'm having a spat really with Cardiff City TV at the moment, Callum. That's why I didn't do a watch along myself. Maybe I'll start doing Cardiff watch alongs next season. But Matt, I'm just sick of all the rubbish rubbish streams that come with Cardiff City TV. Um, about rubbish streams as well. This one's not too much better anyway. Still 0-0 with me at the moment. Uh, how come? What's the smart about? Basically, I pay on a monthly now. I don't like because of my work, my other work commitments, etc. I don't like paying continuous monthly. So I just pay a month, and if I know that I'm working and paying for that month may not work for me, then I pay per game and so on. The streams hardly work. If it's an FA Cup game, it doesn't get shown. If a game is postponed, it doesn't get shown. But then the rearranged game is doing another month in which they don't give you credit for, and I'm just getting sick of it. I say that as a bird just flew in you. Yeah, I'm just getting sick of it. Uh, where's bloody Steve? Anyway, six of you in the chat. Please like, share, subscribe. Please hit that like button as well, guys. Um, yeah, congratulations as well on Watford getting promoted today. Fully deserved. Fully deserved. Colin said, I don't pay for them, use my Pfizer. That could well be my means of getting it next season, Callum. I just haven't got I need to sort three things out within the house at the moment. I don't know, you guys may know, but me and Sasha have a party company. Me and Mrs. Putin a party company. So the next few days, next few weeks, maybe all over the shop. Where so um so yeah, I think it'd be better with like fire sticks and so on and so forth, internet and everything else. I think it'll just be better to just keep it going the way it is. Obviously, I'll be doing watch alongs in the Euros, but when it comes to Cardiff, games, it'll be next season. We'll sort it out. Randy says, "What do you think of Ray Paula's comments?" Um, I see outrage on it, Randy, regarding uh, the spat in which he had. I thought it was a bit sly on behalf of Ray Parler because they got Robbie on for to talk about something completely different, so they hit him on the back foot really. However, um, his comments uh, have got uh, have got some strength in them, really, if I'm honest with you. Um, so you know, we all enjoyed AFTV when at the beginning. We all enjoyed it at the beginning, and then lo and behold, they in my opinion, they like any other business really, seemed like they're getting popular, and it kind of turned from fan channel into into a drama. or an episode of Coronation Street or something, you know. So it's just what it is. We've always, I think it's. I don't rate. I don't even subscribe anymore. Randy, what? That's what you said last time. She come back. No. She will come. She won't come back this time. I told her. I'm in control this time. So Chelsea are now on the attack. 13.5 minutes gone. And easily blocked by the West Ham defence, and they're trying to counter. So I've got Lingard. Oh, no, West Ham on the counter. I've said it already. I think this time, I think this Chelsea defence can be got at with West Ham's pace up front. I thought it was Lingard, it wasn't. There's 4 nails. Right, let's get back to the chat. Callum, will you be getting a season ticket when fans are back, Brownie? Well, I'll be in Marbella anyway, my friend. But I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Chelsea on attack looks like they broke the offside. West Ham's offside trap coming into the penalty area. Buffering a bit, but nothing come of it. Yeah, I to be honest, Callum, I won't go back to watch Cardiff live until Vincent Tan leaves. I've always said that, and I'll stick by it. Randy Viper business, yeah. Hi Natasha, hope you're well. Andy, I agree with you. Chelsea fan, yeah. I remember you being a Chelsea fan as well, my friend. I think a draw. I think today will be a draw. Oh, here we go. Better late than never.
Football's
Better
on.
late than. You okay, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Not a bad start.
I know. They soaked up a bit of pressure earlier on, didn't they? But and I said, because I know you on West Ham unofficial earlier. I did say I do think this Chelsea defence can be got at with pace.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I saw your comments about how unprofessional this channel is.
Can only speak the truth.
I tried to get Sam on as well, but he couldn't come on, because of work reasons. And Sam said, "Oh, he's enjoying coming on YouTube now, isn't he, Steve?" I said, "Yeah, there's an ulterior motive behind Steve, so I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out."
No, not at all, mate. Not at all.
What do you think of starting lineup, Steve?
Well, to be honest with you, it's all we've got, isn't it? We're on the bare bones, mate.
Oh,
that's the trouble.
So where's Dawson? He's been dropped, have he?
No, he's got a red card, didn't he?
Ah, right, yeah. Sorry.
Got sent off Newcastle, didn't he?
Yeah, Randy has been asking about you as well in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Who's playing up front for Chelsea? Werner, isn't it? So,
yeah. We're in trouble with it. Well, all right. A lot of pressure we're taking it in a minute, mate. Looks like we're going to try and catch him on the counter.
Yeah. That's why I was on about the pace earlier on. What time are you on, man, Steve?
17 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh, I'm slightly ahead of you.
Oh, yeah? What are you watching on it?
DAZN.
Oh, you're on that,
Uh,
yeah?
yeah.
What are you on?
Oh, I buffered a little bit. Hang on for a minute. I'm on 1802 now.
1807, so not far behind.
Uh, well, anyway, Randy said, hello, Steve.
Right, Randy boy.
Randy said, I remember that Chelsea kid. Yeah. Medea is in the house, he says. Jesus Christ, what's the time in the UK? It's all bright. He's probably got every light in the bloody living room on, Randy. He can afford the electric.
Yeah, got the sun. Sun is shining. The lovely British sun is shining through the windows.
He says,
Proper
damn,
sun.
look at them tattoos and Steve.
Can't say. I'm surprised we're playing Fredericks on the left.
I know. I was watching. I was in and out watching that stream you had with Jake, and everyone was thinking maybe Kufau would be going on the left,
Yeah, I
but
thought that.
you can't take Kufau off the right, though, Steve.
No, I agree, mate. Well, it shows how short we are, really. There we go.
Yeah.
We started all right. Chelsea are obviously dominating at the minute with all the possessions.
Yeah.
So. Look a lot better now Frank Lampard's gone, don't they?
I know they do. They do actually.
Oh, come on. That's where we mess up, see. Giving them back the ball at the edge of the box. Worst thing about this game, they got Chris Coleman bloody commentating.
Oh yeah, we're talking about him.
Talked about him last night. Yeah, talks bloody rubbish.
Randy says who will win the Carabao Cup. That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, Man City.
Yeah, I agree.
Spurs only got a manager.
I know it. That's a weird one, Steve, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's a weird one.
Yeah,
You are right. That's the only reason in which can really substantiate Mourinho going is because of the rumours that the players refuse to train and so on due to the Super League.
No doubt about it, mate. No doubt about it. You don't sack a manager before a cup final, do you?
No, exactly.
I'm not going to say anything about that, Werner. I was going to comment, but if I do, he'd probably go and score. So I'm not saying it. Let's go on for a corner. Oh dear.
The thing is that Werner and Kai Havertz as well is that the German league is far slower, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, the German strikers we've had of late at West Ham, they've all been bloody rubbish.
Yeah.
Not on the pace.
It's quite a farmers' league, Bundesliga. It's quite a farmers' league.
Quite as bad as a fat. Ooh, come on, here we go. We can get away here. No, we've lost it. Yeah, well, there's no money there, is there? That's like we were just saying.
But there's
the
no
other
money.
day.
This is the thing, you see, Steve. There's no money there because we have the 50+1 ruling.
That's right.
So what do fans want? Do they want to go with 50+1, but the quality will go down on the pitch, or do they want to bet?
Clubs are worth too much now, mate. You can't buy into clubs now.
No, exactly.
Won't happen, mate. We got to get our foot on the ball here a bit, son. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Suchek to get back to me, but never mind. I understand he's playing at the moment.
You probably heard how unprofessional your show is.
Yeah, I fancy Man City. I was going to say Tottenham. With Mourinho, I would have gone for Tottenham, I think.
No, the dust will stay in the cabinet, right, at Tottenham.
Give it a one. Yeah, Watford have gone back up, and Steve Cardiff drew.
Yeah, I
Cardiff won
saw
today,
that.
sorry.
Oh, did I? I haven't seen the result. I saw Watford got promoted, but I haven't seen any other results.
Well, I cashed out. I knew because I had a treble yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
and I even though I put Liverpool as a home win,
Yeah.
I thought because one of them was Everton to win away at Arsenal.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then the cash out went to be basically 50% of my winnings, with the other
Yeah.
two being Cardiff to win at home and Liverpool to beat Newcastle.
Who's
Something
Cardiff
then
out
was
playing?
telling me Wickham.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So something was telling me Newcastle could get something at Anfield, so I cashed out.
But to be fair, Newcastle played well, didn't they?
Well,
Just like they
after them
did.
beating West Ham, do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I thought,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know.
Steve Bruce always seems to scrape it together at the end of the season, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's kind of like
Come on, come on.
he goes into the changing rooms a few games before the end of the season. Look, lads, you may fucking hate me, but you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I swear to God, just get out of this shit.
He gets out of it every season, nearly, doesn't he? Not all seasons. Big Sam Allardyce, I think, is going to have his first relegation this year. Isn't he?
Yeah, I'm glad actually.
Come on, let's
You
get
know,
it. Whip it in, son. Whip it in. Nowhere near.
uh, Randy says, I feel Werner will. He says, yeah, come good for next season. I've always said, Steve, you've been in the agency game, as well. Is a thing that in the football industry world. I mean, years ago, you used to always give foreign players a year to settle down. Nowadays, when people expect you to, start from the traps, your first few games in. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't go like that.
Nah, never with a foreign player. You got to let the family settle in, the
Yeah,
players
guys,
settle in, new
exactly,
environment. It's all very different, isn't it? You know.
exactly. It's just it's kind of like the FIFA, the people, the FIFA gamers. Just because someone bloody you can buy, sell everything, no problem.
Yeah.
Get him in, and they think that's like Rio, and it isn't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's kids today, isn't it, mate? They're not on the parks playing football anymore. They're pressing buttons.
Yeah. Randy said he wanted Big Sam at Arsenal.
Well, Big Sam always do the job. I'm surprised he's not done very well at West Brom, to be honest. But he's still got a chance, hasn't he? I think Fulham are gone, and they got looks of things.
I think it was too big a job. It was too big a job for him.
Yeah. Well, they sacked them. Those slabs should never have got the sack in the first place.
No, no.
They've gone from one style of football to totally the opposite. You
Oh,
know.
yeah. And by doing that, you need to change the whole bloody team.
Yeah. Totally. And they got the money West Brom, are they? So. Oh, come on, West Ham. You give them too much of the ball, mate. Giving them too much time. Getting our foot in all.
I've gone for a draw today,
Oh,
Steve.
oh, oh.
I know. I got for a draw today.
Yeah, well, I fancied 1-1, to be honest. I think we got to get the 3 points, though, mate. If we're going to be serious about getting the Champions League, I think we need the 3 points.
Yeah.
We make too many slip-ups, mate, against the lesser sides. That's the trouble, and that's what we've got on our running. As we saw against Newcastle last week.
Yeah.
I mean, our squad's not big enough, mate. I think this is going to be the same as the 85-86 season when when the running was too much for us and we ended up finishing third. Oh,
Yeah. That was yeah, we were talking about that when we last night.
yeah. We just
Liverpool
ain't
blamed Lineker blamed his boots for not scoring in the last 13 games for Everton.
Yeah, we got two
I got the wrong
goalkeepers.
boots, he said. I got the wrong boots.
Two goalkeepers on the bench again today. That says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah. I read on about that season. I read Pat Mandenau's book, you see, because he was left back at Everton doing that time.
Mm.
And that's how I know about how Lineker was blaming his boots for not scoring because they were like they were 12 points clear of Liverpool at one point, going into the run in, and Liverpool caught them up. Yeah, John Lyall, would you class him as one of the best managers West Ham have had, Steve, or just
Yeah,
in your lifetime? Or
class, mate. Him and Ron Greenwood, legends. We never used to change managers, mate. We stuck loyal with managers for years. Ron Greenwood was there for years. John Lyall after that was there for years. He only came through after Ron Greenwood, you know.
Yeah.
Different game in them days. The managers were given time, weren't they?
Yeah. Randy says Brownie, the Sharks lost to the worst team in the competition, Bulldogs. It's their first win this series. How things are different since my days in Australia and going to Shark Park, Randy. Is it Canterbury Bulldogs, Randy? Trying to think now. Or did it used to be Canterbury Bulldogs? I can't remember. Sorry, Steve, talking rugby league again.
Yeah, I'm listening, mate. I'm listening. Just concentrating on the game, boss.
Oh, you know what, Steve? You know when we were talking about to Randy about the our worst beers and all that.
Yeah.
I'm in a golf club at the moment, and unfortunately, I thought I had an Arbor taste in my mouth.
Cruise
Here it
Campo.
goes. Yeah, yeah. I didn't notice until a second.
Oh, listen. Yeah,
What I'll do?
what golf club are you in? Estepona?
No.
Which one?
Hang on. 1 second. San Pedro.
All right.
Uh,
No, the other. Is that far from my shop?
no. Actually, I was at. You know what? I was near your shop last week,
All right.
or near the old shop last week.
Yeah. Funny place, San Pedro, isn't it?
Oh, it's getting much better now. There you go. I even got the result, the score. The score so people know, look.
Oh.
There you go, huh? Yeah, no, it's getting better now, getting much better. And a great nightlife, San Pedro.
Oh, down the bottom half, yeah, but there's certain parts of it really strange.
Yeah, the industrial part at the top.
Mm.
The industrial part at the top, but even that's getting. I like San Pedro.
Capello lives there. Old Fabio Capello, didn't he?
He lives in Benavice.
No, he lives. I'll tell you where he lives.
He lives in Benavice. I know where he lives.
Go on,
I haven't stalked him or anything, but no, he lives in Benavice. But I don't bet. No, that wouldn't come under San Pedro. I'll tell you who lives down the road.
I'll tell you where
Steve?
he is. I'll tell you where Capello exactly lives. If you
Past
drive
the
up
Supercore. Past the super. Yeah, it's like a little shopping kind of area on the right hand side up the hill.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Benavice.
Oh, it comes under Benavice, is it?
Yeah, and I tell you, lives down the road from me, Steve. I haven't seen him for a while though. I've been trying to get him on. I will get him on. I will. It's Claudio Caniggia.
All right.
Yeah. You kind of can relate Claudio Caniggia to Marbella lifestyle, can't you? You can kind of relate it.
I think this is going to go in half time 0-0, mate. That's my
Yeah,
prediction.
yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, but nobody actually looks like scoring, do they?
Um, Randy says, yeah, Canterbury Bulldog. I thought it was Canterbury, Randy. But they can change, can't they? Mr. Bundle, hi, Mr. Bundle. What's cooking, people? I'm cooking on gas. Mark 10 geezer, he said. Yeah, what you don't burn your backside on that Mark 10 gas, Evan, Mr. Bundle. So, Steve, what's your opinion? What's your personal opinion regarding that new stadium, that London Stadium? It's always been an issue between West Ham fans. So, what's your personal opinion, right?
Well, they haven't converted it properly. It's good for the club, I think, just for revenue purposes. Hey, none of us wanted to leave Upton Park, did we?
Mm.
And change takes time, mate, isn't it? But we got promised all sorts of stuff and it never got delivered. And retractable seating, for instance, to come over the running track. Where is it? Never happened, you know.
Yeah,
They said the firm went bust who was doing it, and that was it, you know. And it's not the greatest. It needs money spending on it, really. But
yeah.
the club don't own it at the moment. I think eventually West Ham will end up, the
Oh,
board will
and
end
I
up.
bet we're just waiting for Khan to not be London mayor. The next
Oh,
Tory
it's not going to
mayor
affect.
to be
Yeah, it's a white
the next
elephant on
Tory,
that.
yeah, the next Tory mayor to come in of London will sell that because basically it's a loss maker.
Yeah,
You know, it's just
well,
Khan's got an issue with West Ham using it.
nobody ever listens to him. Do they take any notice of him, really,
No,
mate?
so it's
But
just free
they
kick.
wait till the price is right, I think, and
Oh,
then what? Well, you ain't got that much of a delay, have you?
I'm. Oh,
We're just about to take a free kick here. Oh, a bit of VAR there, ref. Come on, you still there, Browner? That's got to be a penalty.
hi guys. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Steve will come back now, but we both froze at the same time. But no, that would have to be something to do with StreamYard. Um, have you guys had Peroni beat? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Peroni. Wait? Does Steve live in London? No, he lives in Yeovil area, near where, Yeovil, West Country. I suppose probably an hour where the blind Gona Daniel would live. I suppose. Uh, it's the Steve Dare show. Oh damn it. Yeah. What happened there was it went to VAR. It was a VAR decision, and yeah, just weird. Just weird. Anyway, guys. I'll wait for Steve to come back. Yeah, that was weird. Steve didn't feel okay. No worries, no worries. That must be me then. What if? Oh, I have a funny feeling. I'll just run it off. Anyway, let's get on with it. 39 minutes on my end. 0-0 West Ham. There you go. Hi Finn, hope you're well, my friend. Finn, what am I drinking? Oh, it's not the best. Cruz Campo. Not the best, I tell you. Anyway, what you guys drinking? While we wait for Steve, what you guys drinking? He's probably went to the toilet, which reminds me I need to go to the toilet soon now. Anyway, if you're new to you, please like, share, subscribe. I noticed that we had 3 new subscribers about 10 minutes after. Sorry. About 10 minutes after, I actually put the ad up on YouTube. On YouTube, sorry, on Twitter. And while I'm on Twitter, there you go. Randy says, I'm in bed, you're not drinking anything. Get on it, Randy. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is early night for me. Yeah, so yesterday you got drunk off of wine. Oh, are you a red or white person, Randy? Or what they say in English? Rosé. Hey Randy, also as well, I seen your uncle duties, was it? When was it your niece on your back and you were crawling around your living room? Funny, I was laughing about one. 41 minutes gone. West Ham nil, Chelsea nil. Uh, yeah, well, while well, basically West Ham were going to have a break, and I was basically you had to do it. You had to stop it. It was a midfield stopper, midfield general type of uh, midfield general type of stop a counter attack kind of tackle. I'm a white person, but sweet red is good. I like Moscato. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, they were my nieces. Yeah, it's funny. That's funny. Um, yeah, yeah. I've had some good run. I had some good runs on football bets lately. I don't these days. I don't bet much because I haven't got much of right. But what I do? Half time yesterday. 0-0. Arsenal Everton. I put on Everton to win. And they won. And then I done also an accumulator. So I done Everton to win at the same time. So I done Everton to win, and I done Cardiff to win and Liverpool to win. But because Everton won and the odds were so against Everton winning, the cash out was too good to be true, really. So I had a funny feeling Liverpool may let me down anyway. So I cashed out. So I was up on that one. And then at half time today, well, Chelsea 1-0 up. Chelsea 1-0 up. Werner. Ooh. Chelsea 1-0 up. And just before half time, the worst the worst team, the worst time really to score in a game. You had a lot of room there. Uh, yeah, Werner. And yeah, Steve said. What did Steve say? I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say Werner. Just in case. I'm not going to say anything against Werner. He said just in case. Uh, okay. Well, is it still freezing? Finn says Cole played a bit. Yeah, yeah. I agree with you there, Finn. I'm still annoyed that I'm still annoyed that not many more under 23 players actually played. I mean, what I can say is that I, even Danny Gabardon was agreeing with me yesterday when Isaac Davis deserves an opportunity, especially in these games in which it's laggy. Okay, okay, what I'll do at half time then, I'll go and I'll go and swap. I'll go and swap places. So bear with me. It's coming up to half time anyway, and then I'll get Steve back on and take it from there. Really. Yeah. So Mrs. Putin is no more. No more. I'm not having it anymore. Not having um her attitude. No. Brownie, the single lifestyle is for you, boss. I'm telling you. Until it's boring on a Tuesday night. Well, goal attempts. I mean, Chelsea have uh, 6 goal attempts, 3 on target for Chelsea. Um, 3 goal attempts West Ham done on the target. Randy, what's the reason behind it? Just sick of it, mate. I'm just sick of it. It's basically, you know, uh, um, it's just basically this constant attitude, attitude. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? You know, just sick of it. Demanding, too demanding for me. But Russian girls are kind of like that. They want you to do anything, lazy fuckers. um, anyone know any dodgy streams? Finn, what did Steve live when West Ham are losing? I know. Well, to be honest, Finn, the stream froze. Um, only I've been gym for 2 days. Feel like fat. I know what that feeling is, but I've had that feeling for the last year, Randy, with COVID and everything. Mr. Button, I'm trouble with my dodgy boxer morning. I just had problems myself as well. Right, guys, you go to the toilet. In the meantime, I will get hold of Steve, get him back in, and have a little chat. Maybe get someone else back in during half time, and we'll take it from there. Just bear with me. I'll go off camera, talk with you amongst yourselves. Hi guys. Yeah, bit of emergency. Bit of emergency. Right? Let's go through the thing. Uh,
Okay, 16.
okay. A bit of emergency, right? Is now stop laughing, right? And as Andy said, yeah, it was a long piss. Right? Basically, I went to the toilet and my jean button come off. I know, so I'm gonna have to. My jean. Ah, DDM. Hope you're well. Nobody spoke and the barber kept on shaving. Uh, shit. Yeah, I know. Basically, my jean shorts have been kept up with my calf muscles. Oh, for fuck's sake, Brownie, what are you doing? Um, right, so what I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna leave the golf club, go back home, and we'll talk for the second half and see how it goes, yeah? If that's alright? How the hell did I don't know, Randy. I really don't know. It was a case of, you know, just doing doing you know, the bloke stuff, standing up, and it come off. It came off. Right, so just bear with me, yeah? Just bear with me. I've been off screen so long tonight, and I'm just, uh, let me just pack up. Hang on. Gracias. Luego. Yeah. Okay. So welcome, welcome to my world. I just can't believe it. I cannot believe that happened. So let's see. In fact, let's just sit down here for a minute. No, no, I won't. As I can feel my shorts are dropping down already, and pretty quickly actually. Uh, right. Um, and I mean, did you see Cronky's protest last night? Yeah, I did. I did. What do you guys think the numbers were last night? Um, you know, I was on an American show last night, late last night, and because the first numbers were out, were around about. Shit, now I'm struggling. Oh, he's back. You okay? Oh, I've had a nightmare, Steve. I've had a nightmare.
What happened
Proper
there?
nightmare. Well, it frozen anyway, and it wasn't just you, it's me as well. But you know what, right? I went to the toilet. I just went to the toilet, right? So I was doing a man thing, you know, standing up against the wall, right? And this come off in my hand, which was my jeans fucking button come off in my hand as I'm doing the jeans.
Why aren't you on the screen? Can't see you.
Yeah, I'm on the screen.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, you're on now.
Yeah, right. Well, this come off in my hands. I'm trying to open my laptop up and everything. Hi there. All right. Oh, cheers. Cannot believe it. Embarrassing. Hang on. Neighbours, I've just passed neighbours. And basically put my thoughts down. Basically, I'm walking cock and balls or so and Steve. I'm telling you.
I told you this was the most unprofessional show on YouTube, didn't I?
My jean button come off in my hand. As I'm trying to unpin it, it just come off. It flew off.
Well, I've just ordered a Chinese because we're not going to win this game.
Well, it's 1-0, isn't it? It's 1-0, so...
they're going to win 2-0, mate. 2 or 3.
Well, yeah, hang on. You did say 1-1, Steve.
Nah, I don't see it now, mate.
And I did say a draw.
Don't see it, mate. Don't see it. I see Chelsea winning this 2 or 3-0, mate. We're done.
Do you think it's another case, Steve? Right? Do you think it's another case of Moyes playing it safe? Because against the better teams, he does that, and as a neutral, it really frustrates the hell out of me because I know the players are better than
I don't
what they are
think
when it's...
No, he's not doing that today, but we're not at the races, mate.
Hey, on about racing, can you see? I know it's all coming off now. The t-shirt I'm wearing, Steve.
Say again.
The t-shirt I'm wearing. On about racing, it's coming off now.
That's good.
There you go.
Where did you buy that? Charity shop?
Well, no. You cheeky bastard. No, it's an F1 shop somewhere. I don't know. It's ages because the print is coming off. It's years ago now.
Yeah, gonna say.
Yeah. I tried to get in the gate outside. So I'm talking to you, and all of a sudden, 2 fucking neighbours. We're fucking obviously my button of a jeans come off. The zip was down, right? I haven't had a shave down here for a week or 2, so a pube or 2 was fucking showing. Welcome to Football with Brownie, the most unprofessional show. Jesus. Randy says, that's why I sit down Randy, I normally do myself, my friend. I normally do myself, but I'm telling you, it was one of those situations where if I sat or stood, I would have had to have taken the button or attempted to take the button off or undo the button. Yeah, and it didn't go well. It didn't go down well. Maybe, especially not with the neighbours. The woman was laughing. The man was quite annoyed. But maybe he was annoyed because his wife, has finally seen a good set of balls on someone. I don't know. Brownie, you may as well take the back. You know what? I may as well have. It is what it is. Right, yeah. Have you ever had a zipping accident? Steve, have you ever had a zipping accident?
No, well, yeah, I've caught it in there a couple of times over the years.
Yeah, me too. That's what Randy's asking.
Bit of a stinger, isn't it?
Oh. But I tell you what's worse is when you shave it with an electric shaver. And you try it with a cheap Chinese shop electric shaver. Boy, I'm telling you, you bleed for fucking days. The brownie snake. Yeah. Well, they don't call it my third leg for nothing, Randy. Hang on, I need to get a beer now. Hang on for a sec.
Good tackle, son.
I'm back. I'm back. I've cracked open a bottle of wine now. Fuck it. I need something. I need something stronger after showing the neighbour. You know, both my testicles. Right, let's go into the chat. Right. Are there any countries on Steve's bucket list that he wants to visit? There you go.
Yeah.
Go on, because you've gone to far more. Well, I went to Vietnam before you, didn't I? But our times in Vietnam were different.
Yeah. I want to go.
Right.
I want to go to the French islands called. Oh Christ! What is it called? It's in the Caribbean. St. Martin's. Yeah.
Ah, you want to go there because of a flight? Is there a plane fucking way?
Yeah. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to cling to that fence when the planes take off and get thrown on
Yeah,
the
I know what you're
beach.
saying.
That looks,
I know what you're saying.
it looks class. So that's on my bucket list. I promised the wife I'll take her to see the Northern Lights in Scandinavia. But I've done Denmark. I've done Denmark, and I've done
Yeah, I done
Sweden.
Denmark.
But yeah,
Football mainly.
yeah. But I've never really. Well, I had a business partner in Denmark, so I used to go there quite a bit. But well, where else? There was somewhere I said the other day I fancied. I've done most places now.
I South America. I need to go to South America.
I've done that. Been to RG, been to Brazil, as you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I fancy going to Medellin in Colombia. Just see if it is really as bad as it fucking or some of these Mexican cartel fucking places.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't mind going to the rough places sometimes, but that is a bit dodgy, I think.
Yeah, South America. I want to go now.
I remember when we went to South Central in LA, thinking we were clever. We walked into trouble there.
Miami have got a Grand Prix now, then, Steve. Is that this year or next year?
Next year, I think, mate. Yeah, next year.
Because I seen a Balgav.
It's never going to take it. It's never going to take off in the States. I don't know why they keep trying it. To be honest with you.
well, it was all money in it. But I think of when I don't know if it must have been a 3D version of a track, right? It must have been. I don't think it's built yet, is it?
No, it's not finished yet, mate. I don't think.
No, right now I've been Miami so many times. No, he got
We,
married in Miami, right?
yeah.
Right. But even if that is the 3D version, if that is, I'm telling you, of everything that Miami could offer a track, maybe on the road as well. You got the marina area as well. It seems very, very inland and away from fucking everything.
I haven't really studied it, mate. To be quite honest with you, I haven't really studied. I've never went for. When it comes to America, IndyCar rules all day long.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quicker.
Because you've got Daytona only a few hours north of Miami, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's quicker. It's more dangerous. It's thrills and spills, and it makes Formula One look boring, especially to the American market.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh shit! Oh, he's missed. Ha ha! That German's crap, isn't he? I know he scored
Oh,
earlier, but he missed a sitter there. Absolute
I
sitter.
know. When he scored, I thought, oh, jeez. Right.
Right, say.
Randy says, Steve, what did Brownie do back in the day that pissed you off most? Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, crikey.
How long have you got, Randy? How long have you got?
There's not much. Just go for a pint, me. You always spill the beer over me, like I said the other night.
and
What
when
else?
and when I always used to write essays on something in which you only needed a couple of words.
Oh yeah, you waffle on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Houston, we got a problem. I set a
Oh,
post
yeah,
on
yeah. I
this.
remember.
Houston, we got a problem. Oh, what the
Right. Come
fuck
on.
now?
Let's tell 'em exactly what that was about.
Well, you say, because I'm watching the game a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah. You were all right. Well, basically, what happened was that
I'll
I
correct you
first
when
come
you're
over.
wrong.
Yeah, right. No. What happened? When I first come over because of basically I walked out on the ex-wife. Steve was always pushing me to come over. Come
What?
on. I'll do it. I'll give you a job. No worries at all. You get your paperwork. You'll be laughing. But then on the flip side of that, one of the reasons why I got annoyed with the ex-wife, and if she's watching this or any of the relatives are watching this, she would admit it. We always had um, a vision of living abroad sometime, and over the years, it became an issue. Her mum fell ill, her father fell ill. And when I did, the only way I could move abroad and live abroad was right there. But 1 second.
I told you this is the most unprofessional show on YouTube. Has more breaks than ITV.
Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry, mate. I had to just explain what happened with my trousers to my best mate.
So you was at the golf club. You're home again now, are you?
No. Yeah, I had to leave a golf club, didn't I? Because I had my trousers weren't staying up.
Oh, that's where it happened.
Yeah. So I had to leave a golf club. Right, hang on. Hi, Dave. Hope you're well, my friend. Hey, Brownie says. Steve, any regrets in firing Brownie? Randy asks.
No, very. Probably the easiest answer I've ever had, Randy. To be honest.
No,
No.
actually, I resigned, Steve. I resigned.
No, you didn't, Rona.
Randy, I resigned. Don't listen to him.
I'll get the forms out for the next show to show you. I've still got my file. Come on, son.
Randy says, Steve, what's the best stadium in your opinion? Okay, all right. What's the best stadium you've been to? What's the best stadium you think?
Football.
Yeah.
The best stadium. Obviously, I used to love going to Upton Park. I loved Upton Park, proper football ground.
Yeah. I used to enjoy going there. I've only went a couple of times, but
fucking hell. This is going to be our second half. We need to go, but we ain't going to get it. We're playing really well. Best stadium apart from West Ham, Upton Park. I enjoyed going. I used to enjoy Ninian Park at Cardiff. Nice volatile place. Block A. Some characters in there.
Oh, I know. I used to love Block A.
For grounds, for modern grounds, I don't know. Highbury's all right, isn't it? To be fair, not Highbury. The Emirates.
Highbury was boring. Oh, but
No,
it's
the
boring.
Emirates.
It's not volatile.
No, I mean
maybe it's me. Yeah, I know, but maybe it's me. But I definitely link the atmosphere to my opinion on the ground.
That's the trouble. Yeah, he's a library in it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Because when you go away with West Ham,
Highbury the library.
But when we go away with West Ham, we make the atmosphere anyway. So you don't really take much notice of. But it's a nice stadium. You can't knock it, can you? And sadly, Spurs, I think, have done a good job on their stadium. I just still think West Ham could have. Oh shit! Good defending. I still think we could have built on Upton Park myself.
That's what I think with Goodison, really. And Cardiff, you couldn't have built on Cardiff. You know what was around there.
But that's literally across the road, isn't it? So it's You stayed in your area, mate, didn't you?
But the problem is, Stephen, you know yourself. I don't know if anyone in the chat knows this, but one of the criteria in building a new stadium, and this is where the atmospheres fall down, is that you always need police acceptance to the project on such a project in building a new football stadium. And one of the main priorities is that new football stadium, they either want the family enclosure next to the away end or something similar, And because that happens in almost every single new stadium built, that's why, in my opinion, it has a massive knock-on effect on the atmosphere. Because you haven't got the volatile home fans, next to the volatile away fans,
Oh, yeah, I don't know if that's an out-and-out thing. Every club, mate. I know obviously it happened in Cardiff. I don't think it was down to the police. I think it's more down to the club, to be honest.
Because I brought this up before in a stream, and two people, I don't know who it was, maybe one of them was Arsenal, maybe. Two people I also said, thinking of it now, that's exactly why it's like in our new stadium. The family enclosure, is next to the away end. You know?
But football's changed now anyway. Going to football's totally different now anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair point.
But no, I tell you, Villa's Ground. I love Villa's Ground. That's traditional.
Good,
Lovely
yeah,
tradition.
yeah.
Villa's Ground, great ground.
That's the same with when Everton do move. Goodison's a great ground.
There's one ground I've never been, mate.
Have you?
No, I've been there.
The only thing they used to sell was wagon wheels. That was
freezing cold nights at football on the hot Bovril. I always remember that with my dad. You know what I mean?
Well, to be honest, that kind of characteristic. That's why when I went to the Vicente Calderon Atletico Madrid's old ground, that brought back so many memories of going to Goodison.
Yeah.
You know, the wooden seats. They didn't have no shops, you know, no like refreshment bloody shops. It was fucking tables just come out from nowhere, and people were selling nuts and well, you can't buy alcoholic beer over here in a ground. It has to be no alcohol free beer.
Yes, same as when we went to Malaga.
Same in most of Europe actually. Especially when in the Euros as well. So I like the Vicente San Siro. I like. Bernabeu. I like.
Foreign grounds. There's some nice foreign grounds. New Camp's class. Hospitality in the New Camp's bloody brilliant. Free bar.
Well, courtesy of Peter Ridsdale.
No, not because of Peter Ridsdale. But no, there's some lovely stadiums around, isn't there? Football. I do like the New Camp.
I prefer the Bernabeu because of the New Camp, because of the history. I know what the history of. Obviously, I know what the history of the New Camp is, but that's not the only ground. You see, they moved to the New Camp. They did have a different ground before. But did you know with the Bernabeu is a little fact for you, Steve? Right, you know, the brickwork in the Bernabeu is come from the same quarry that the brickwork for Franco's wrestling place.
All right, they've dug it up now, mate.
I know. Yeah, but remember when I went there?
Former wrestling place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went
remember
there.
When I went there?
Yeah, on my delivery van.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I was using your time.
Yeah. Double substitution by West Ham coming in, Lanzini and Benrahma coming on.
What's your thing with Lanzini, Steve? Because
it's weird, isn't it? He's a great player, fantastic player. He had that injury and he hasn't fully recovered from it yet, I don't think. Well, he hasn't got his confidence back.
Well, you think that goal against Tottenham early on in the season may well have helped, but he
hasn't been regular, is he? You've got to play regular football again. But
and Benrahma, what's your thing with Benrahma?
Don't think he's been given enough opportunity, mate, to be honest. There's something Moyes don't trust in him. I'm not sure what, but there's something funny going on.
Is he a Moyes signing, you think? Because we both know, you know, I can go back to the day of when Moyes was in charge of Everton. And yeah, he did have little flair players, but those flair players did also defend and he worked back. South African Stephen Pienaar.
Yeah, remember him.
You know, Cahill. But I'm assuming Pienaar, you know, Benrahma could be like a Pienaar, but Pienaar did bloody work back. He really did work back, and that is why Leighton Baines, because he was on the same side as Leighton Baines. That's why Leighton Baines had all the praise, really, because Pienaar was helping him out so bloody much with his defending.
This is going to be interesting. They're taking off. Fornals, is it? And Noble. Fornals and Noble coming off.
Do you think Noble should have started, Steve?
Yeah, because you ain't got Declan Rice in there, so you need that player just to sit in there, especially against someone like Chelsea.
Could Fornals started with?
Say again, mate.
Could Fornals started
No,
in that position?
with that short, mate, aren't we? With that short.
Yeah, well, it just shows. It just shows if they don't make the, if West Ham don't make the top four, it's the owners who are absolutely blame what the lack of transfer activity. The lack of transfer activity in January was ridiculous.
You can't blame boards, mate, all the time. The squad is thin. There's lots of things you don't want to waste. We've wasted money in the transfer market many times before, and it's not. And Moyes has said what players he wants, mate. So they've tried to bring in extra players, and Moyes said I don't want them because he doesn't think they're good enough or don't suit his game. So you can't always blame boards. It's not as easy as that.
I know, but also as well on the flip side, I'm to.
You know, it was only a couple of seasons ago we were the highest spending Premiership club on transfers. And we nearly got relegated.
You recouped a lot. You recouped a lot of that back.
Well, good business, isn't it? But
was it?
Still did.
What, selling the ground?
No, not the ground. Nothing to do with the ground. But what I'm saying is, you can't blame boards all the time for. This is Moyes' fault, if anything, because he rejected players he didn't want. But then we signed like the likes of Anderson. What a waste of money he was.
Yeah. You can't even get a Porto team.
Well, exactly.
Right, sorry, we've gone.
Right, my Chinese is here now, son, so I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll see you later.
Yeah, okay, no worries. What are you having,
All right,
Steve?
mate.
What are you having?
I've got beef curry and a house special fried rice and chips.
Yeah. Enjoy. All right, take care.
Mate. See you later,
Many
bud.
thanks
Hopefully
for
get
that,
West Ham goal. Ta, mate. Go on, the owners.
No worries. To that, mate. There you go. Right, let's go. All right, guys, listen, because I've had to move from a golf club, I'm struggling on the score, so please keep me updated, and I won't be annoyed. I will be annoyed if there's any jokers in here, right? So let's just keep it cool. Keep it cool. If we all keep it cool, I'll do as long as possible on stream. How about that for a deal, eh? Well, it's my mate's girlfriend, and yeah, she's great. She's great. Hey man, no. Dave, she's gone. I've sent her to the gulags, my friend. Randy, a stadium with a roof would have a mean atmosphere. Yes and no, Randy. If I'm honest with you, yes and no. Not all roofs are designed to keep atmosphere inside the ground. Some of the roofs have been built incorrectly. Some of the new stadium roofs have been built incorrectly because they've basically gone down the cheap side. And because of that, there's certain gaps within the roof which makes the atmosphere escape, the noise from the crowd escape. So it doesn't always work out well. Real Madrid, this is my issue with Real Madrid and Barcelona. Real Madrid is doing a roof. Barcelona is doing not a complete closed roof, but they're doing cover. They're going to cover the top of the stadium around, so there'll be a gap where the pitch is, if you know what I mean. But then these two teams are cap in hand, pleading poverty because of the Super League, and claiming that they can't sign any players. Well, I tell you what, then stop. If you've had Blasic on money, stop redevelopment on the stadium. Then that'll save money. You don't need to. No, that wasn't Putin. If this virus keeps mutating, stadiums will be closed on and off for the next 100 years. There's supposed to be some dead. Oh, I'm Frankie. I'm I'm sick of it now. I'm sick of it. Um, it's made me come very selfish in a way. It's because it's because, in my opinion, it's the flu rebranded. People die from the flu. I don't like seeing people dying, but it does seem to be the people who are actually dying of COVID and not with COVID are in the very elderly age bracket in which have had other issues there. I don't really want to get into that, Frankie. I know your point, but I'm hoping Marbella will be Marbella Football Club because they're in the playoffs and whether they will be allowing people in soon. Will Wayne Rooney be sacked from Derby? Derby's in a state. Wayne Rooney would only have been taken that job if, and this is a big if, there was things around it. The problem with Derby, many people may not know this, it's happening with a lot of championship clubs at the moment. And Sheffield Wednesday being one of them, hence why they had a point deduction. Middlesbrough is another. Basically, what the owners are doing, they separating the ground or the stadium with another company, another legal company, to the football club. And because of that, they are getting around the FFP rules and so on. You know, the Derby. I think it's a legal issue going on with Derby. I think like the Derby owner set up another company, and that company then bought the stadium off Derby, who he owns. And because of that, then 40, 50, 60 million pound income, that's how they got around FFP. And there's a big legal kind of issue going on because other clubs have appealed to that. So Rooney would have known, my point being, Rooney would have known about that because it was going on. It was going on before he signed because that's where people are like, what? You're in such a financial mess at the moment. You having Wayne Rooney in on 100 grand a week or whatever. So Rooney would have known all about this. And if Rooney had his head switched on and if he really wanted to go into management, he would have said, right, okay, I'll take your job at Derby on condition, because I know A, B, and C is happening at the moment. I want confidence in you that while these processes are going on, right, I won't be relieved of my job because it'll make me look like a right mug. Bandy says, "Oh, Steve, I've left." Yeah, he has. Yeah, you did tell me. You did tell me before, anyway. No worries. So I'm assuming it's still 1-0, guys. I tell you what, you guys can help me out. Well, what is the score between Hibs and Motherwell? Let me know. Let me know what is the score between Hibs and Motherwell in the Scottish Cup. Much appreciated. And if you are new, please like, share, and subscribe to Football Brownie on YouTube. That's my Twitter handle as well. Facebook, Football Brownie. We are well on the road to 1,000 now, guys. 1,000 subscribers. I think the last time I looked was 678. So we're well on the road now. Come on, we can do this. And also as well, guys in the chat, what's your opinions of Timo Werner? Steve mentioned earlier on that he didn't rate him. I'm not really keen on anyone coming from the Bundesliga. I think they need at least a year or two to settle in. Kai Havertz is another one. But guys, in the chat, what do you think? Let me know. And let me know what the score of the Hibs game is as well. It's 2-2 extra. Bollocks. Oh well. From my luck last night, my luck has surely run out, so I know when to pull away. Basically, I went for a Hibs win today. So, oh well, never mind. I would have thought Hibs would have won that. But extra time being played. Right. Also, as well. Oh, sorry. No, we'll stick with that. You guys know about the PayPal. I hate putting it up. It makes me look like a beggar, if I'm honest with you. And people, I don't know. I just the easier we get to 1,000, easier it will be for everybody. For everybody involved, I suppose. Anyway, so come on, guys. Randy, you mentioned that to me. I'll tell you what we'll do then. You mentioned what is your best stadium. So, okay, in the chat, you lot tell me what is the best stadium you've been to. A, what is the best stadium you've been to? And B, what is the best stadium in your opinion worldwide? Football stadiums as well, remember. Football stadiums as well. And Frankie, let's go back to your question. I've given you my opinion about Wayne Rooney and Derby. What's your opinion? Do you think he'd be sacked? And what I will say, right? I will put this actually up here, right? On this condition only, guys. You know my genes are just broken, right? So, so as I'm getting a little bit drunk now, I'm getting confident. So, raise cash for Brownie's new jeans by donating the PayPal link is in description. Brownie needs a new pair of jeans, guys. Right. Finn says Anfield. I've never heard. I've been to Anfield many times, Finn. I've been at Anfield many times, and I've never, if I'm honest with you, I've never really been to it on a European night. Been to it. I've never really rated Anfield. Never rated the atmosphere. Never rated the atmosphere. So don't know. Don't know. I think it's far better grounds than Anfield out there. But it's all about opinions. The world at all. Frankie says, I didn't know what was happening at Derby, except 3 years ago they were challenging for promotion. Yeah, basically what it was until very recently, FFP was still in play. I know it's now been fucked off basically by UEFA or whatever. But how championship clubs were getting around FFP were that they were separating the ownership to the stadium and to the club. So the new company, which is created by the same owner, would then buy the stadium off the club. Remember though, the gamble is because it's making the club stadiumless. So then the club sells the stadium to this new company. which, for example, would be Derby Stadium Limited or whatever. And then so the club has 40 million coming in, getting over the FFP rules, and then the club then rents back to the stadium. So, but, what happens then further down the line when this guy who owns the two companies what happens if he wants to go then? I tell you, because I tell you what, and I never knew this. I never knew this, right? But one of the very few things Ken Bates done, one of the very few things Ken Bates done with Chelsea was that he ensured that Stamford Bridge, now you have to remember Stamford Bridge is an absolute prime land in London. Whereas Chelsea in London, I couldn't even think how many notes would be included on a valuation of that land within Stamford Bridge. Anyway, before Ken Bates actually left Chelsea, the owner he done something similar, which has actually helped Chelsea supporters a long way. Basically, he gave ownership to a supporter group. So the ownership of Stamford Bridge that's not owned by Roman Abramovich. The owners of Stamford Bridge is actually a Chelsea supporters group. And it's their reluctance of selling Stamford Bridge is the only reason Chelsea have no other option, because West London is absolutely full, there's no land there at all. That is the only reason Chelsea have no other option than to redevelop Stamford Bridge, because the supporters group who owns Stamford Bridge are reluctant to sell it. I never knew that until a few weeks ago, but for the last 20 years, definitely doing throughout Roman Abramovich's ownership of Chelsea, the Chelsea owner has legally never owned Stamford Bridge. Anyone else know that, or is it just me just being stupid? Finn, the atmosphere Liverpool v Barcelona is something else. Yeah, it was, but it was, it was a shit or bus game, wasn't it? Really, seems like a nice guy. Johnny Williams is good at. Finn, I've been saying it for a while. It's unfortunate. Some players are like that. It's unfortunate, but some players are like that, and just doesn't work out because of injuries. No other issue about it, really. It's a shame. It's a shame, but same can be. There's a number of players who it's happened to over the years, where injuries just finish them off early, unfortunately. Is that game finished? Is the game finished now? The game finished now, guys, or what? Hang on, I'll go to the toilet. I need a toilet. Okay, sorry. Right. Finn, who do you think Cardiff will finish next season? I think, if I'm honest with you, I think it'll be mid-table, Finn. You know my worries about the parachute payments. Um, unfortunately, I can't see Vincent Tan putting his hand in his pocket. I don't know what you think. Um, and also as well, Finn, if we want to go, I know you're a Cardiff fan. What's your opinion? I know Kiefer Moore scored 2 today, but what's your opinion regarding? I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed that Cardiff didn't play more under 23s today. It's an absolute golden opportunity. And even Danny Gabardon agreed with me on Twitter that it's an ideal opportunity today. Was an ideal opportunity to play the likes of Isaac Williams, see if he can sink or swim. I know Cole Hill played, and thank you very much, Mick McCarthy, for playing Cole Hill. I know we had 3 points, but the upside to not having anything to play for is that the remaining games you can test youngsters out, you can test new formations out, you can kind of like you kind of in a way you got a few games. You're a few games further into the next season than the other teams, if you know what I mean. If you play it right. I just think it was. Oops, and for another thing as well, is that even though he scored 2, I think Kiefer Moore, I think for the best, not just for Wales with the Euros, but Cardiff need to realise that Kiefer Moore will not have a summer. He will not have a summer. Now, because of COVID and everything else, none of the players really had a summer last year. And I really worry that Kiefer Moore could be burning out come October. So it's obviously it's in Wales' best interest if he was rested for a month or 2 now. That would have my full support. But surely it's also in the best interest of Cardiff next season. I don't know what you guys think. I know this is a West Ham Chelsea watch along. Guys, what is the score? The latest score there? Finn, I think McCarthy needed the win, but he needed more youngsters on the bench. Yeah, he put most of the lone players, didn't he, on the bench? He put most of the lone players on the bench, and while that is, I can see that point of view. I'm I'm getting puzzled now why Isaac Davis isn't getting a chance. Why Max Waters isn't getting a chance. These are ideal games in which these guys can show us what they can do. You know. Also, as well, guys, did you have the opportunity to watch the World of Football show this week? Stephen Contoro, lovely guy. We talked about the football history of Greece and Greek football, ups and downs, and also as well is John Budgie Burridge, the legendary goalkeeper. I spoke to football history the other day because he is football history, and please, if you haven't watched it, then please check it out because I thoroughly enjoyed talking to John, arranging everything with John, and I was very honoured that he was the first former footballer to come onto my channel, and hopefully the first of many. Finn says 1-0 Chelsea, red card West. Oh, who had a red card? I say because my gene mistake, which by the way, I was in a golf club watching football, went to a toilet, and my jean button, my jean button flicked off as I was in the toilet, and my jeans were basically down my ankles. So I had to come back. I had to come back to my gaff and still talk to you guys while I was basically crawling home because I couldn't get my jeans up or keep my jeans up. Finn says Kieran Evans is a good player. No, it's a weird thing, this is Finn, if I'm honest with you, because as you know, I go on to other like YouTube shows and podcasts and so on. And when he was called back, or when he came back, hang on. When he came back, I spoke to a Kilmarnock fan, and they never really rated him. And I thought, oh, geez, the standard Kilmarnock arg against Championship, it could be a complete white elephant having him in the team. But, he stepped up to it. He stepped up to it. Finn says, Balbuena, red card. Is it finished now, Ben? Is it finished now, Finn? I'm getting a few notifications. Yeah, it's full time bastards. Well, it looks like West Ham's challenge for that Champions League has come to an end, unfortunately. As a football fan, as a neutral football fan, I wish he did. He would have given them, football fans given them 2 fingers up to the clubs who think they are better than others. But also as well, what it does show as well is that you need strength in depth. It is a squad game these days. And unfortunately, West Ham manager and backroom staff just wasn't supported by their owners. And it's now coming back to bite them in the backside. West Ham owners are very, very lucky that no one is allowed in the ground, because we all know what happened during that Burnley game a couple of years ago, and I don't know. Anyway, game over. West Ham 0, Chelsea 1. Big thank you to everybody in the chat. Big thanks to Steve as well for coming on. Apologies that it's been a bit unprofessional, but that's what Football with Brownie is all about. Why be professional when the more professional you are, the less laughter it can be between you and the chat, I suppose. But anyway, you take care. Many thanks for watching, subscribing. Please subscribe, like, share. There's Twitter, Facebook, everything else. You take care, guys. Bye-bye.